You employ somebody, he lost $60,000. He made a mistake and you lost $60,000 in the course of promotion. Can you give me the person? You will sack the person. Put your hands together for him. What will you do to the person, sir? You will sack the person. Put your hands together for him. The next person you will employ will make the same mistake. The boss called the guy to the office. The guy came. The guy said, "Do you know why I called you?" He said, "Yes, I know you want to sack me. I will sack you." The boss said, "No, I won't sack you. You have learned how not to make the same mistake again." The next person I will employ has the tendency of making a mistake that will cost me the same money. So, since I have you, I know you will not repeat it again. I will give you. If I allow you to go outside, somebody will employ you, and the person might have bought something that you can't make a mistake again. So he kept him because of the Spirit. Out of my belly shall flow rivers of living water. You need to jump. No, when you know the best time to jump into things? You know the best time when you look scary. Those of you that do crypto know what I'm saying is true. When everywhere is red, that's when best to jump. When there is fear everywhere, that what I'm saying is it true. Yes, that's the best time to attempt things. It may look like it's going to end. How many of you know parachute? The parachute will not open until you jump. If a man is in an airplane and the plane wants to crash, he's looking at, if I stay here I'm going to die. If I jump down I'll die. The parachute is like a school bag. There is no opening. His body is not certain if the thing will open. So if he does not jump, it will not open. You won't open up to certain realities of life until you jump. Shake your neighbor, tell him to take that jump.
Take that jump.
Take that leap. It's going to look scary. Jumping down from over 10,000 feet. You are looking at the ground, it's looking like from here to heaven. And you are carrying a school bag. And one man looked at you and said, "That thing is a parachute. Let the thing open before I jump." And I say, "No. It's not a aeroplane." When you even jump, the thing does not open immediately. The thing will throw you. You feel like dying. You start to Jesus Christ. You'll be scared. But somewhere along the line, there's going to be an opening.
Hey. There's
going to be an opening. And I hear by the Spirit, take that leap. Take that jump. Jump out of your comfort zone. There is nothing there. There's nothing there.
Hey.
Oh, I'm taking it. You need to jump into that business, do it and fail. If you fail, you know how not to fail again. If you try it again and fail, know what happened. But look at people that succeeded in life, they took risks. They did things. So I took my time to study. 98% of people that said, "If I perish, did not perish." You that did not say it, now you are perishing. Living an average life. You will remember where you are until you take that job. You go find life. You won't. You must dare things. You must look at the impossible. You must look at failure and trample on it. That's how to succeed in life. You are looking at people that are telling you this thing is risky. You say yes. And when you fail, be contented with where you are, or be dissatisfied with your current level. I know you hear me. Be contented. Be content with where you are. Be content with where you are, but be dissatisfied. There's a difference between contentment and dissatisfaction. If my mother gives you food and there's no more food in the pot, you know, and they ask you, "How are you?" You can see the children. You know you are still hungry, but contentment will teach you to be happy. Yes, you are dissatisfied. There is need for more. You must be hungry for a next level of life. I know some of you feel you are comfortable with life because you have small money in your account. Small money that cannot buy surplus of land in a good size. You are eating anything you want. You use the good folks, and That's the kind of life you want to live in mediocre. There are people that have influence that control nations. Presidents are calling people, and here are you, satisfied with a mediocre lifestyle. The reason you feel you are seeing is because there is a reflection of light for entering your eyes. If there is no light on this offering box, you won't see it. So what actually happens is once the light hits it, it reflects and passes a message to your side. So the way you see it depends on the way the light comes. If you do science very well, you understand what they call the illusion of colors. Follow me gradually, I'm going somewhere. That's what we call it. What color is this altar? And it's because of light. There is an intensity of light that will strike on this altar at a particular angle, and you see red. Yes. So some of you are looking at me as if I'm lying. You did a practical in physics, triangular prism. How many of you did it? Physics is dependent on the light you have. That is what they call perceptive and perception. If I write 6 now, I'm looking at 6, you're looking at 9. There's no problem with what I wrote, there's every problem with what you are seeing. It's because of the place you are standing. It's not perception. There's perspective, there's perception. Perspective is how you see things, perception is how you sense things. So most times people come and you are saying something, they understand it differently. You know why? Meanings are not a word, meanings are in people. Esther chapter 4 verse 16. Let me show you a scripture.
Olúwa,
who is there? Esther 4:16. Let me finish this thing. Esther 4:16. Oh yeah, let's go to this.
Jesus, yeah.
Bring a matter to him. Once he judges the matter, you know he's stupid. Is it true now? How do you know somebody will not go far? Present an issue to him. By the time he passes his verdict on it, you know that this one is the way it is. But if you understand this thing, it will make you to give excuses for people. I read a book many years ago, why people think the way they think. By the time I finished the book, I started giving excuses for people. Sometimes I just know that this one is stupid, that's why he's doing this thing. Hallelujah. Who is there? Esther 4:16. Okay.
That are present in Shushan and fast ye for me, and neither eat nor drink 3 days, night or day. I also and my maidens will fast likewise. And so will I go unto the king, which is not according to the law. And if I perish, I perish.
Somebody say, if I perish, I perish. I perish. If I perish, I perish. If I, we started a series some time ago. The first time we said, good people don't. The next thing we said, lazy people don't succeed. Today I want to submit to you, only risk takers will succeed. Only risk takers will succeed. Now let me start by letting you know that that thing you are feeling is an excuse why you shouldn't succeed should be the best motivation for you to succeed. 2 young men were born into a poor family, very wretched family. I read the story. Very wretched family. And they grew up. Many years later, 2 of them came out. One was still very poor, poorer than his father. The other person was very rich. And they called both of them in an interview and looked at the poor boy and gave him a microphone. And they asked him, why are you poor? He said, because I came out from a poor background. They looked at the other guy and they asked him, why are you poor? He said, because I came from a poor. Why are you rich? He said, because I came from a poor background. This one is poor because he came from a poor background. This one is rich because he came from a poor background. The same background, different results. The difference between the 2 of them was that one person decided to leave his comfort zone. What is a risk? A risk is that discouragement that has seen your future. It has seen how glorious your future is going to be and it wants to stop you now. What is a risk? A risk is the next door to the next opportunity. A risk is the bench to your progress. Until you take risks, there are levels you can't cross in life. There are 5 ways to be average in life. You may not be poor, but you'll be average. 5 ways. Number 1, be afraid of taking risks. Number 2, be scared of taking risk. Number 3, avoid taking risk. Number 4, run away from risk. Number 5, anywhere you die risk, run. I swear. You hear risk, run. In case risk takers to be successful, I'm telling you. But the problem is most times the young man is thinking, what if I fail? And I ask the question, what if you succeed? You don't understand. The young man is asking himself, what if I dare doing this thing and I fail doing it? Then me, I'm asking you, what if you try doing it and you succeed in doing it? The reason you don't know, the reason you don't know if you can do it is because you have not tried it. If you try it and fail, it's a very good thing. It's very good for you to fail now. You are still a small boy, you can correct your mistakes. Any mistake you make now might not count for you in future. You won't even have experience if you have not made mistakes. Am I talking to somebody here? There are 3 levels of knowledge. There is the logos, there is the grammar, there is the gnosko. The logos is the written knowledge, the one you read, you study. The rema is the revealed knowledge by the Spirit. The gnosko is the experiential knowledge. No company will employ you without experience. The reason why you are still at the level you are is because you have no experience about life. One of the ways to learn how to succeed is to learn how not to succeed. If you do something and fail doing it, you have learned one way, it doesn't work. Am I talking to somebody? If you attempt something and you fail doing it, you'll be a fool to attempt the same way. You just know one way. Thomas Edison said, I did not fail. I found out 10,000 ways it doesn't work. That was what I discovered. I just know this is not what I did.